Adopt, don't shop. 6 million. That's how many cats and dogs enter shelters every year. And often we see ads about animals who desperately need to be adopted or they'll be put down. And yet many families all across the U.S. would rather buy from a pet store than adopt these animals in need. And I thought I should also include some reasons why animals are often put up for adoption so that we could be more educated about that too. First, they can be given as gifts during like Christmas time, and then people realize afterwards that they can't really actually take care of them properly, so they give them up for adoption. If you move away and either you don't have enough space for the pet anymore or that place doesn't allow pets, then those are often given up for adoption. A third reason is when owners are like elderly and they have a pet and they pass away, the owner passes away, and then the pet is left by themselves. Often the family probably wouldn't be able to take care of them, so they would give them up for adoption too. And then the fourth reason is, like if your animal gets pregnant like by accident or something and you already have too many pets, then those would be given up for adoption too. There's a lot of possibilities. But I have found many reasons why it's actually more beneficial to adopt all these pets than to buy more from pet stores. The first reason is that it costs less. You can save on things like housebreaking or training, the cost of spaying or neutering, and vaccines that are also included in the adoption fees. On the humanesociety.com, I found out what all the adoption fees actually include. So that would be physical exams, deworming medications, flea or tick treatment, 30-day trial for pet insurance, free follow-up exam, free medications for 14 days, a free bag of food, and free IV tags. Also on the Humane Society, I found the average cost of adopting a pet versus buying from a pet store. So for adopting, dogs are about $115 to $660. Cats are about $32 to $270. And small animals are about $5 to $169. And all that what they cost includes all of what I listed before. And then the average pet store prices are, dogs are about $300 to $1,500. And that could be maybe more based on the breed and how trained they are and things like that. Cats are about $300 to $1,200. They could also be more. And these fees don't include anything of what I listed, so it's just basically you're buying the pet and that's it. The second reason that you should adopt is it helps decrease the number of puppy mills. All this facts is from the Puppy Mill Project. So puppy mills put profit over the health of the animals. They can house hundreds or even thousands of animals at once, and they really don't get any vet care, and this can also spread diseases very easily. The pets are bred every heat cycle, and then once they aren't profitable anymore or they can no longer be bred, they're killed or abandoned. Puppies taken from their owners too soon can also cause health issues for the puppies. And then I also found some statistics from the Puppy Mill Project. About 167,388 breeding dogs exist in the U.S. And then there's about 10,000 puppy mills in the U.S., and those are including the licensed and non-licensed ones. And then there's about over 2 million bred every year. Also, these pets sold from the puppy mills are sold online and in pet stores, and usually all pet store puppies come from mills. Also, they house inhumane shipping conditions. These pets can go up to 12 hours without food or water. They're confined in a small space, and this leaves room for disease, and many puppies don't actually survive the shipment based on all these conditions. The third reason I have that you should adopt and not shop is it helps make room for more. When you adopt, you're opening a space for a new animal to be saved and put into shelters. And just the statistic is there's about 70 million homeless cats and dogs in the United States, so adopting can help decrease this number and find homes for all those homeless pets. I also did an audience analysis about adoption, and I asked 2 questions. The first question was, have you ever known someone who has adopted a pet? And I had 8 responses, and 5 said yes, and 3 said no. And then the second question I asked was, would you consider adopting? And everyone said yes, and nobody said no. So I think that's interesting. I feel like more people are going to start adopting their pets over pet stores now, especially because there's so much more benefits, and I think people see that now. So, in conclusion, I think adoption can be intimidating to a lot of people because I feel like they might think there's something wrong with those pets, but really, they're just animals that are so loving and caring and just need a home. And you can make a difference in the world and a pet's life by choosing adoption.